So like we talked about, where SEO is just a math equation, which is backlinks plus content equals SEO. The question that we really have to answer today is, what exactly are backlinks? This is where we need to start. It's really a way that Google helps to keep score of how much of an expert you are on a topic. They do that by, one, contextually understanding with the content how much you know about a topic, but then secondly, how closely associated to you are you to the experts in the topic. For that, a good example is you are in a photo with Leonardo DiCaprio, for example. You're like the third person removed, and he's got his arms around the person next to them, but you're like a couple people over. But all the tabloids are writing about you, and they're like, who is this person? They've got to be famous. How many degrees are they away from Leo? Like, how do they know him? And so that's exactly what Google's trying to determine. Google's trying to figure out exactly how you're related to the experts. And they do that by looking at the incoming links going to your website, your products, your pages, your services, anything at all. It's like a good digital PR score. And these backlinks have an ascertained value, which is called domain rating, which we're going to cover in the next lesson here. But it's important to note that every single backlink is not created equally. Some are from very famous sites and some are from exponentially infamous sites, but most are from sites you've probably never heard of. These are just maybe indexers on the web that are just picking you up, or it could be, if you're a local business, it could be actually like a local newspaper writing about your business and how you've made an impact in the community. Ultimately, this is a really good way to help show why you're an expert. If the other website linking to you is an expert on the space, then of course, then that link to your website is going to be very valuable. Not all links are created equal though. They have such things as do follow links and no follow links. A do follow link is a way that with the HTML, with the code itself, within the href link, it basically is telling Google that, hey, you can follow, you do follow this SEO data, that we endorse this like connection to our website basically. So it's almost like a way of passing link authority, or link juice is what SEOs like to also call it. A no follow link though is saying that, hey, I have no affiliation with this site, more or less. I am just linking to them and that is the extent of it. We obviously want as many do follow links as we can, but the majority of your backlink profile will probably be ultimately no follow links. So how do we really balance all this, and how does this play a good part? The best thing is you really don't have to deal with it too much. As you're naturally growing your business, you're going to naturally pick up more and more links. And this is critical for your success in SEO, but even if you are a newer website, you can get around the need of backlinks by setting up social media profiles, NAP citations, which are like your business citations in local areas or in Yelp or wherever. There's a lot of ways to get these things organically, and that is a key. We want organic, natural link building. We do not want to ever buy a link, especially not in today's world, because it's just kind of a waste of money. I mean, that's really the main reason. I personally have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on links, and it's really hard to even make a justification saying that, hey, this link was beautiful. Whereas on the off chance we wrote a bunch of random articles about one of our clients' ingredients, for example, which was biotin, and it was for specifically hair growth, and we happened to have a couple of these articles, and one of them got picked up by women.com. So that was a massive 70 domain rating do follow link that we got awarded because we ranked for a very weird long tail keyword. That was just one of 100 different articles we created for our client. So there are a lot of different ways to get backlinks. The main thing I want you to take away from this part of the lesson though is do not worry about it. You will naturally get the ones that matter the most as you're going about your day-to-day business, as you're growing your company, as you're ascertaining your own digital PR in whatever shape it basically comes out, whether that's from social media, whether that's from reaching out and making an impact in your local community, or whether that's just you're just doing something different and exciting and people are writing about you. So do not worry about backlinks. We will most likely revisit it later, but for now, it's not something that's super critical. However, domain rating is, and we'll talk about that next.